welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by. Look who came to see us. She's worried about Bella. But by the end of this video, Ransom, the weatherman said there will be anywhere from 12 to 18 inches of snow on the ground. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy? It doesn't make me feel happy because the high is 13 degrees. The low is like -6 degrees. It's going to be so cold that we can't even go sledding until it warms up a little bit. But that's okay. So today I am going to get this wood in the back of that truck. We're also going to get our hay prepared. Well, I'm 5 minutes late because I went and picked up the kids, maybe like 30 minutes late. Look who's losing their mind. Brandon. Just so later on in the video, I don't want to hear all the northern people saying, "Oh, we're -31. We've been -31 for 5 days." Well, guess what? We don't have basements. We don't have infrastructure. Our frost line is about 24 inches, and the cold temperatures like the negatives are not what we're used to. So it's a completely different deal for people that are actually ready, prepared, and have homes built for this type of thing. We don't. So yes, we'll talk about it a lot because it's a big deal. Right, Zena? And before I forget, look who got new glasses. Rain Man. Man, they look sharp. He said he wanted clear frames this time, right?
Yeah.
And you got Oakley's. He picked them out. The eye doctor said they were a good fit for his face since he's a growing boy. And they look good. You look different though in them, I'll have to say.
Yeah. It feels weird.
They feel weird?
Yeah.
You gotta get used to it?
Yeah.
Well, they look good, son. Ransom wears glasses, your sport goggles. So his prescription didn't change very much. So they said his sport goggles are still good, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, well, what? Told you, Mr. Jingles. Told you I'd be coming. Yes. Look what I brought you. All right, we got to get Mr. Jingles fed up because he needs all the energy he can get. Because whenever the snow starts coming, the birds are going to start coming into the hay barn, and we don't want them pooping on our hay and making a mess. So Mr. Jingles is the man in charge out here. He's going to stop all the birds. Ransom, you throwing cubes back over? So I poured out one bucket by the fence. Ransom's making sure all the cubes get thrown back. That kind of keeps the cows off of me while I got over here and put the rest of them out. Hey, honey, I'll feed you in a second up by the chickens. Big Jake, I'm coming behind you, boss. I don't like walking behind cows, especially in the kick zone. So on this, I'm gonna go real close to the fence. Oh, see that bucket drop? And he repositioned, so. Never want to walk right behind a cow. If they sense something behind them, they will kick and it will hurt. So, come on, Minnie. Well, the donkeys are as ready as they'll ever be. They look nice and plump for the winter. Now, June, I'm hoping she's got a baby that she'll be having in spring. But they've got this long fur grown out, hair, fur, whatever you want to call it. They've got a shelter right over there. And I'll have to figure out, probably tomorrow when I feed, I'll line all their feeders up against the fence. That way in the snow I can actually find them, Ransom. Yeah. You like Benny boy? Yeah. He loves to run by us and make noise, doesn't he? All right, Ransom, the last video we showed the house coming down, but I didn't get over here to see it. He worked for another 3 or 4 hours. So Ransom said, do I need to close my eyes? I said, if you want to, buddy. So this little area over here is basically just a little bit of brush. And there's a little like wet weather creek, or I'll probably actually call that a drainage ditch carrying water. So I decided we're going to leave this alone over here. I might try to get a little path in there with my brush hog and knock down a little bit of stuff. But that really is some nice kind of privacy protection. So if you built a house or something in here, that would be nice to have a little privacy. But look at the job he did. It looks awesome. So he did an awesome job. I mean, I'm not even talking about the house. I'm just talking about the land. But look, these piles will be burning after we get snow on the ground, and then we can get back out here. But look at that. It really looks good. So I'll be able to bring my tractor back in here and brush hog. He went around and got all of the junk and pushed it out of the way that I would be worried about. He also took the tree out that was back here. He said that it was too close anyway to the house, because what would happen is once we start burning it, it would kill it anyway. So that's that tree that was back here. So look at the pad, the concrete pad. I'm going to use it one day for something. And then we can definitely see the well now. So I don't know if I showed you guys this earlier, but the well is right there. So we got the well. We'll rebuild a well house one day if we end up using it. Probably want to kind of see how deep it is, but got a couple pieces of metal here that we could haul off. And it really looks good. This was all already back here. So this was from something previous. Nothing to do with what we were tearing down. Looks like some kind of styrofoam, but we'll get all that taken care of too. So that was one day of work. One day of work with the right equipment and the right operator makes a big difference. So I am super excited to see the progress back here. There's still going to be more work to be done after we burn everything. We'll have to do some work to clean it out. But well, this is the next day, and it is cold. The winter blast is here. Luckily, nothing has fallen from the sky yet, but it is windy. It's about 27 degrees. And then you hear the equipment working. There's a big, basically, grove of trees. They're not massive, but they're bigger than my brush hog could get. So he's in here taking all those out up to the fence line. We figure while he's here, got a few more hours before the snow hits, he's just gonna keep working. So that looks awesome. I'm gonna get out of here though. Like I said, I've got to get back to the house. I've got a lot of preparations to do still. Not a lot, but things that I put off till today, like setting out bales of hay and loading up firewood in the back of my truck, different things like that. So once we get snow on the ground though, all of this will be gone. We need moisture so we don't catch anything on fire. It is cold. I'm not going to video much of our preparations, but I'm going to try to share a little bit with what we do. So I made sure and got 10 more gallons of gas. I think I have 10 gallons in there. So that gives me 20 gallons of fuel. Just in case something happens, we do have another generator along with all of our battery generators. So we've got plenty of power one way or the other. But at the abandoned homestead, I went ahead and grabbed these fiberglass steps. They were solid and they weren't broken, so let me get them unloaded. So I really don't know how much these would cost, but they are lightweight, easy to move around, and if you ever do need them, they are solid and really just nice steps. So I didn't want those to go in the burn pile. There wasn't very much stuff we saved, but I saved those. I could even sell them at the auction or something if I don't end up needing them or keeping them. So you never really know if and when you might need the diesel tractor. So I've got my Sunfire diesel heater, and I just filled it up completely with diesel and treated the fuel for gel, anti-gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up, make sure it's working good. Let there be heat. So that might not make it toasty in here, but it's definitely going to bring the temperature from very, very cold to above freezing. And that's really all we're looking for. I can run it for about an hour, and this shop will probably be about 45 degrees. So if we need to start up the tractor, that will definitely help. I don't plan on starting it, but you want to have an emergency plan in place from your other plans. Well, this is a new one on me. Looks like Mr. Jingles has a friend. I wonder if he'll let us meet him. Mr. Jingles! Hey! He looks kind of mad. He's walking at him like he's mad. That's a pretty cat. Mr. Jingles says, I think I'll go where you're going. Zena's barking at something. I wonder if that's... Zena, do you see a strange cat? I was wondering what you were barking at, girl. Zena pays attention to everything. Look at her. She's worried about it. She says that cat doesn't belong here. Probably the neighbor's cat. So this is the wood I'm going to leave in here until we need it. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some wood in the back of here, but then I'm going to unload it on the porch because I want to save this area for my chore buckets, my feed buckets, my water buckets, because this is going to be the truck that hopefully gets us through the winter storm, going back and forth to the animals, the cows, and all that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do now. Go ahead and load up the rest of the wood right here, but then I'm going to unload it once we get to the porch. Well, I'm going to unload this back portion right here. I think I'll stack it right over here by the under this window. Stack it right there. Look at my antique barbed wire. Keep it around. Nothing to do with it really, but I really like it. So I don't ever throw it away. I need to find something to do with it other than just throw it in the corner. But I'm changing things up today. I don't know if Fred was really my best choice of truck, but got to feed the cows somehow, and I got to stay warm. So watch out. Get back. Hey, get back. Well, to the cows, it just seems like another day. They don't have any clue that we got 12 to 18 inches of snow on the way, but they don't care either way. They still expect me to feed them, so they'll be just fine. We'll take care of them. Well, I'm definitely not sharing all the chores because it is cold and I don't like it, but got to be done. And who is that? Is that you, Dolly? Did you hear that funny noise? It's like a little whine. Poor girl. Poor thing. Well, since Benny's over here and Mr. Lonely, he always gets fed first. But I did see him in his shelter once, so he knows where his shelter's at if he wants to go use it. Hi, Tanya Tucker. Hey, Tanya. Hi, Dolly. I'm coming, girls. They do some funny things. All right, watch out, watch out. No kicking, okay? Dolly. What did I say? Be nice. Faith. Hello, Carrie Underwood. I know. You should have won the Miss NSU pageant in 2006, but they were out to get you, okay? All right. Somebody told me I shouldn't call the donkeys by their last names. Why not? We named them after country music singers. She said it's not really them. Really? I know it's not. I know that's not Loretta Lynn. But at the same time, it's an honor, okay? The Grand Ole Opry has some of the best singers in it. And it's an honor for them to be named after these famous singers. So we're going to use first names. We're going to use last names when we want. Because, well, there are donkeys. We can do whatever we want. Right, Faith Hill? Benny, I'm sorry. You were already named when we got you. Or you'd be George Strait, the king of country. All right. There's a little bit of ice. Let's see how much. Not much. Since I got the truck going with the heater. I didn't bring my water gloves today. But I'll be brave. Come on. There's gonna be a lot more where that came from. Also, there's a little tip. When you get in your truck, put the gloves on the dash, on the defroster, and when you put them on, you'll have hand warmers. They'll be really warm. So I just moved the chickens, and I moved them to a spot where all the way around, it's touching the ground really well. Also, we got this trailer right here, so hopefully that'll block a little bit of snow, but it is completely different. When you open up this door right here, it goes from cold, windy to calm, and actually a pretty good temperature in here. I know we can't be prepared for everything, but we can certainly try to be prepared for whatever we need. We've got all kinds of diesel and chainsaws. We've got our heater going. And we have a tractor that will start, hopefully. It's not that cold yet, so I know it'll start. I'm not worried about it. I just talked to Cassie. She's on her way home with the kids. But I have got a double gate set up now. So the cows, so they won't try to run in while I'm opening and shutting gates. I come through this gate. Kind of a pain, but at least I'm not getting bombarded by the cows. Come through here and shut this one. And then I have the other gate over there to open. And it works out pretty good. So I am going to open up this lot right here. So if the cows want to go under the barn, they can. But they typically do not want to do that. So we will see what happens. So I got the first 2 bales of hay put out. One right here, one right over there. And then I'll probably put out 2 more just down the way right here. And you guys know I always roll my hay out except for right now when snow's on the way. So the reason I choose this area though is right here is a good water source. So they don't have to go all the way up to the hill and try to drink out of the stock tank. And I don't have to try to fill the stock tank because this creek gives them all the water that they can drink. And I have never seen this creek not have water in it in the wintertime. So very thankful for it. Usually means I do not have to break water, which if you talk to a rancher or a farmer that has to take care of cattle, they will tell you that is priceless. All right, I went ahead and rolled out half a bale. So maybe they'll mostly eat on this tonight, and that's going into the sheep barn. I wanted about a half a bale for the sheep barn. And then this is Friday night. So they will eat on these 3.5 bales Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, we'll give them another bale of hay, a new bale. Tight fit, but I'll be able to drop the bale right here, get everybody out of the way real quick, and the sheep will be able to come in here and eat in the middle of the snowstorm. So that'll be a first for them. And to finish off our preparations, I'm going to unhook this trailer inside the barn so the hay will still stay dry, and all we'll have to do is hook a pickup onto it if we can get a pickup to drive out here and drive back. So we got all the chores done outside. The animals are ready. Ransom, are you ready?
Yeah.
The snow is going to hit about 9 o'clock tonight. So we'll show you in the morning what it looks like. So today we're going to be using our church cookbook. It's called Feeding the Flock. And it has Ransom's favorite snack in it, which is?
Spicy pretzels.
Spicy pretzels. So Ransom likes his own twist though on spicy pretzels. But the things that you got to have: canola oil or peanut oil, a ranch packet, pretzels, garlic powder, lemon pepper, and cayenne pepper. Ransom has a twist. You want to show him your twist?
Yep. Cheez-It.
Cheez-It. So he likes about half pretzels and half Cheez-It. So we're gonna get started. Start off, take his gallon Ziploc bag. You wanna hold that?
Can you hold it and then I'll pour it in?
No, you gotta hold it. I'm gonna pour it because we wanna make this not fall. So I'll hold it open. If you pour it in without spilling it.
That smells good.
Smells like ranch.
Yep, all of it.
All of it. Whole thing. 100%. Awesome. And kind of mix it. And then we'll get all the other stuff. So now we need half a teaspoon of lemon pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. We have lots of garlic salt, but I can only find one garlic powder. I'm being generous here on my halves. And then the last is 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Ransom likes it hot. How much do you want? Is 1 enough?
2.
2? I don't know about 2. Here. This won't fit in there, so we're gonna pour it right over it. Oh man.
That's good.
That'll be a little extra. So we got like 1 and 1.5 maybe. All right, so that's pretty simple. Just get it all blended together really good. Smells spicy.
Yeah.
All right, there's half of this.
Cheez-Its more than pretzels.
You like Cheez-Its more than pretzels?
Yeah.
All right, you holding it up tight?
I think that's good.
Good? Let me do a few more to go on. Tight, and then turn it over and do this. Ransom will shake it. And tomorrow, let them set overnight, turn it over a few times tomorrow. They're ready to eat. Cassie, you enjoying the fire? Mazzy, what are you watching? Playing a game? All right. Well, we woke up to winter wonderland. Who's growling at me? I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you guys. They don't like it. Ransom has been dreaming about going down some hill in the snow. So his papa came over in the Toyota 4-wheel drive, and they're going to go driving around a little bit. He's already been out on the roads. Cassie's dad has, so I don't think there's any problems. But remember yesterday, I put a big brand new bale of hay in with the sheep. Let me show you where they're eating at. Yeah, Gary, build a barn, Gary. Those poor animals, they need it. Those animals really need a barn to live in. Yeah, the sheep barn has a brand new bale of hay in it. The sheep, along with Xena, sitting right there in the middle of the last hay I put out. They don't care. And as far as the cows, you guys can see way down there, they're all standing around the bales of hay that I put out, and there's water about 20 feet from them, running water in the creek. So I'm very thankful for our running water. And yeah, so far, I think we've got about 3 to 5 inches. This is round 1. It's about finishing up. There's snowflakes falling, but we're getting another round of snow tonight, and we're gonna get 4 to 6 more inches. So that's what we're looking at. But I came out here for 1 to show you guys, give you a little update, but 2, let's go ahead and check on the fire. I mean, this has been so nice. All right. Oh yeah. I think I'll put 1 stick on top of that, but that's about right. So I try to come out in the morning and I'll break ice, but then I'll empty it and replace it this afternoon. So right now I'd say we got about 3 inches. There's places that don't really hardly have any, and there's places that are probably 4 or 5, but if you average it out, I'd say it's going to average out about 3 inches. So you can see the turkeys, they like staying up high. The sheep, they're eating their hay over there, but look in here. Brand new bale of hay. Nobody's eating it, Xena. What's up with that? I thought I'd come check on Mr. Jingles. Maybe get another straw, square of straw to put in the dog's doghouse, give him a little refresh. But you still got plenty of food, don't you, buddy? To keep Ransom from going stir crazy, we're getting out a little bit. Not a lot though, because it's about 12 degrees right now. So not really time to be riding or anything, but the calves came to the creek feeder. I need to check that and make sure it has creek feed in it. You want to do that in a minute?
Yeah.
And then we're coming down here to the stock tank. Even though we have the creek down there, we're gonna go ahead and bust the stock tank just to give them another option. And we're not going anywhere. We could drive out right now. Roads aren't that bad, but there's no reason to. We busted a little bit. I might, if they come down here to actually drink, I might bust some more, but really, I would rather than drink out of the creek. They said we were gonna get about 8 or 9 inches and then about 8 or 9 more inches. So far, the first pass, they missed it by about 5 inches or 4. Hopefully they miss it again. I don't hate on snow, but as little as possible is my preference. Because while Ransom likes to play in it, I like to see it go away. I spent some time shoveling snow. The sun will come out. This will melt our concrete off at some point. But Bella was over here eating snow. So if you're wondering if Bella's cold, or Shelby's been running around playing in it. Bella's been eating it. Now she's trying to eat Shelby. But I got to get outside and do a little something because I can't just sit inside. I've got a little more snow to do right here. And then later, I'm going to go in and warm up. But later, I'll start on that over there. It don't matter if it's snowing. The cows know exactly what time it is. Shelby is always wanting attention. So I went ahead and loaded up an extra bucket of range cubes. We got 4 buckets, and Cassie's gonna come join us. Go out and knock out the chores before that next round of snow really starts setting in. But as you can see, it's already snowing. Well, you guys really know why I wanted Cassie.
Okay, good.
Somebody's got to get the gate. We'll go see if we can find a good spot to put out feed. Even the little babies, Ransom, they don't care about the snow. They're just running around like normal, aren't they?
Yep, playing in it.
Playing in it? I like that hat you got on.
Thanks.
It's very fashionable.
As I assumed, it's a regular snow day in Oklahoma, not a foot like people were freaking out about.
Well, we're halfway there. So we got 3 or 4 inches, and there's another round coming, but I bet you we'll end up with about 8 or less. All right, so we'll let the cows get calmed down a little bit.
Sure is a lot of ice on their backs.
Yeah, it is a lot of ice on their back.
They just want some food. So those of you that don't know, the ice on their back is a good sign. It means their body heat is staying in and not melting everything off their backs. It means they're well insulated. Lots of other farmers share this as well, but some people kind of freak out about it when they see they have ice all over them. But it's a good thing. Now they're happy.
Yeah, so they've got 20 gallons of range cubes. But yeah, like Cassie said, look at their backs. Even Blackberry, all the calves, they're solid coated with snow and ice, and that means they're healthy. So right now we're just looking around, making sure there's nobody without it, but they look good. Ransom's dreaming about sledding over here, but well, it says 18 degrees. They said the high was 13, so it has at least exceeded the high. I was gonna run down here real quick and look at the hay situation. So they've got that bell, then they have 2 more bells. Looks like plenty over there. And I was gonna look at the creek. So hop out. So you can see now that they're eating this down. They've got plenty to even lay in tonight if they want to. We're getting one.
Let your cows lay in hay?
They can lay in all the hay they want. That's why I put it out there.
You're gonna waste good hay?
Yeah, I'm gonna waste all the good hay. So the creek looks good. You can see it's not frozen over there. And if you come down here to it, don't step any further, buddy.
Yeah, there's no stepping on that.
It's a little bit of ice. So I think I'll grab the shovel and make sure and break that up. But they're getting to it somewhere and drinking because they haven't been up high to drink. Let's see if I can see a spot over here where they're getting in and drinking. Probably right over there. Oh, it looks like right here. You can see a lot of tracks going down. So they will definitely find a spot, but I'm gonna go, oh, right there. They've been drinking right there. You can see it. I'm gonna go bust that up. So if you walk around enough, you come to spots like this where they've been walking up and getting drinks that are not frozen. So there you go. All the water they need. That makes them make their ways through, so. Well, if you do this long enough, you will make enough mistakes. Eventually, you might get it right. So one of those mistakes is leaving your water hose out and then not being able to use it because you can't find it because it's under the snow and then it's frozen to the ground. So put it in the shop, put it in somewhere where you know where it's at. All right, Ransom. Ransom's trying to bust Ruby's water. Hand it over here, I'll do it, buddy. I'll try. We got new water for the ducks, new water going in for the sheep and goat and Xena. All right, let's see here. Here, buddy.
Thank you.
We only do about halfway. That way it'll come out easier next time, okay? All right, that's probably about enough water. Last and certainly not least, Cassie's donkeys.
You guys are beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Well, we got Benny's water broken up over there. All the girls are eating.
Sounds like it's sleeting.
Yeah, it is sleeting. It's sleeting before we left the house really hard. But I wonder if that means less snow if you get more sleet. I don't know which one's more or less. And then we poured out all the water over here and filled up this completely. So pouring out the entire thing makes it freeze a lot slower. Since there's 6 of them in here, they got plenty of water to drink. So, well, that's the chores. We only got to do this for like 2 or 3 more days.
I'm just sitting by the fire and eating some beans.
Yeah, we got a big pot of beans ready to, probably close to ready to eat. So, well, we got 1 more day, so we'll find out tomorrow how much snow we get total.
Don't need to do a lot to do what they said it was going to do.
Yeah. Back inside, Ransom's spicy pretzels are finished. And then for supper, we have beans with ham. If we can get the camera to clear up. And cornbread ready to go in the oven. This is Sunday morning, about 7 a.m. And you can see we got more snow, more white stuff. You guys okay? You doing okay? Oh, yeah, I got extra straw for them last night. I think they're doing great. So the fire has been going nonstop. Came out to put a little more wood in. So it was starting to look more like a winter wonderland. I'd say we probably have an extra 4 to 5 inches on top of the 3 inches we got yesterday. So we're probably up to about 8 to 10 inches of snow right now. We'll go out later and measure it before we end the video. But I'm getting back inside. The snow was supposed to stop about 10 a.m. So we'll come back out and do a final check around then. And then you guys know the drill. Back to everything we did yesterday. Breaking ice. Pouring new water, feeding cows, and it'll be a full day. I decided to walk down here and put out some, bump a little bit of water for the cows. They came up to lick on the salt and eat a little loose mineral, creep feed. So yes, even at 7 degrees, the jackery's still working though. This isn't their video, but we use them all the time and we tell you about them. The cows, for some reason, absolutely love water out of the tank up here. So I saw them walk up here and stand by it, even though they got water down in the creek. So I decided to go ahead and pump them some. But look at their backs. They got so much snow on it. These are some healthy cows. Sometimes healthy means fat. Well, whatever it takes to be healthy, that's what they are. Well, there's a little wild animal that finally decided to make his way outside. Is that a buffalo I see with the camouflage? Oh, it's Ransom, never mind. All right, we want to share, before we end the video, share how much snow did we get. And then we got a lot more work to do today, but we're probably going to leave the camera up because, well, it's just too cold. It's still about 13 degrees. So let's go out here to the middle, Ransom. People, you can't be measuring in the middle of a drift, okay?
It's deep.
It's pretty deep, isn't it? All right, ready? Let's see your ruler. All right, so we're gonna take the ruler. Ransom's gonna go down like this. We'll see where it's at. Right here where nobody's walked. All the way to the ground, and then stop. What did we get? Oh, 6 inches.
6.5 inches.
6.5 inches? Okay, so about 6.5 to 7 inches is what we got. We'll go do another spot. Let's walk out here a little further. I think this is the best though because you got to stay out of snow drifts. Okay, let's try right here. We'll do one more. We'll take the average. Okay, that says about 6.5 inches. All right. Cassie's doing good inside. She comes out. She's going to come out and help me with chores again today, but it's just so cold right now. Maybe the next day or two we'll get out and do a little bit of sledding once it warms up. The snow's not going to melt probably until Wednesday or Thursday. The kids are out of school for sure Monday and Tuesday. This is Sunday. The day that you're watching this is the day we're videoing. So it's about 10:30 in the morning right now. You're probably watching this around 3 o'clock. But hopefully wherever you're at, you are staying safe, staying warm, and enjoying the weather. Have a hot cup of hot cocoa, right, Ransom? Or coffee. Cassie's got venison jerky going in the dehydrator. I have a beef stew on. So we're making all the different wintertime meals while we're inside. I bought s'mores, so marshmallows, graham crackers, chocolate for the kids to roast in the fireplace once it warms up a little bit. So we're going to get off of here, but thank you guys for checking in with us on the snow day. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.